Hi, this is Karen, and starting May, we'll start with all of our drivers, and I wanted to just show here our schedule. And what you see here starts with May, which is May 1st, and then going all the way to June 4th. And based on the number of drivers that we have, everyone will sign up for 4 slots. Each one of these sections is a slot. So there's just a morning slot, afternoon, morning, afternoon. And every driver will get a number, only because it's easier to put numbers into these different slots. And also it's very hard to read initials, and some people have the same initials. So everyone's going to sign up for 4 slots, and this schedule was made. I made this schedule so it could accommodate everyone that I spoke to about the different things that they wanted. Some people wanted to be able to sign up in advance, and so if that's you, you could just come over here. Maybe you want to drive on May 11th. You can just put your number in there, and let's see if I can show the drive. So I made a kind of example of the pretend names. I just put in some pretend names along with driver, driver number 1, driver number 2, and so along with the driver numbers. So let's say driver number 2 wants to drive Monday, May 11th. So that driver can just go ahead and put their, and they want to drive in the morning, so they can just go ahead and put their number in that slot. And then if that driver also wants to drive on the morning of May 14th, they can just put in their number then as well. Now, there were those that wanted to also just to be flexible, that maybe, today they wanted to drive, and maybe tomorrow they're also feeling, wide awake and wanting to drive as well. So they can just hop in the driver's seat and just go ahead and put in their driver number. And then they've got one of their 4 slots taken care of. Then there were those that want to maybe drive just in the afternoon. So you just go ahead and put your number in the afternoon slots. And I can't really do that here because my cursor tends to move the slash mark there. So just go ahead and put your number into the afternoon slots. So now if you want to do driving both ways, you could put your number in both slots, both the morning slot and the afternoon slot. You can configure it however it suits what you would like to do. Once we reach, so this pink area, so it extends beyond the end of May. It stretches into June. That way we can accommodate all the drivers in terms of everyone having an equal share. And then when it gets to June 5th, depending on the number of drivers we have, then I'll highlight that number of slots. Because if we get another driver, that means less slots that we have to sign up for. Now, how does this work for the Vacaville drivers? Vacaville drivers will always sign up into an afternoon slot. And then here's how it can work. So actually, let's start with Sacramento drivers, okay? 2 Sacramento drivers. So let's say driver number 12 signs up for the morning. Driver number 3 signs up for the afternoon. So driver 12 would drive from Sacramento, stop in Vacaville, and end up in San Quentin. The afternoon driver would then from San Quentin, then stop in Vacaville, and end up in Sacramento. So pretty much the same way it's always been. Now, let's say for Vacaville drivers. So let's say Vacaville drivers will pretty much always sign up in the afternoon slot. And so the Sacramento driver would then start out in Sacramento, drive to Vacaville, and then the Vacaville driver will get on, take it to San Quentin, and then in the afternoon, get on at San Quentin, drive the van to Vacaville, and then the Sacramento driver takes it from there. And I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you discover any glitches or things that need to be changed, just let me know and I'll change it. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.